Welcome back, guys. I'm Brian J, and today I have the honor to talk with the new creative director of Miss Universe, Tawn. How are
Hi,
you?
hi there. Well, hi everyone. Thank you for having me here.
It's my pleasure, obviously. The pageant community is so excited to have you on board for Miss Universe. A lot of people have been wanting a change,
Uh-huh.
and you are part of that change.
Yes, and I have to say that I'm very excited to be here. The pageant community is has been so wonderful to me, and I'm glad that this is my first year that I'm doing this thing. It's wonderful. It has been such fun experience, and I want to make you guys happy.
Speaking of making us happy, I want to go ahead and take the moment to appreciate that we have seen you around here. I've been here since the 4th, and we've
Mm-hmm.
seen you observing and searching and looking, and really, you are trying to learn all the in and outs of pageant like Miss Universe. So, can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, that's my role. I mean, I'm the creative director of the organization. So I trying to learn. This is my first year. So I want to learn everything like 360 degree, and I've been talking with people to see how they do things, how how they how they put all of this together. Because this is something that I um, next year that I want to make it like better and better every year. This year, I'm here to learn and then to provide my perspective. And there's a lot of details that I feel like I need to fix. And that's why I'm here for.
We're on board with that, with a lot of things that we have to fix, and we appreciate that you actually seem like you care. Having someone passionate about this brand, about the pageant, is really heartfelt, heartwarming, and exciting for the pageant community.
What about for you? Like, we have seen each other since, we arrived, both of us. How do you feel about it? I mean, the preliminaries, it would be soon. And, how's your observation?
Well, it's one of the things that makes me happy is to see you searching and looking and analyzing everything, and I
Hmm.
can feel that you have this genuine want for change and to better everything. So I think that's what Miss Universe needed. That's what the pageant community has been wanting. So I appreciate that a lot,
Mm.
a lot. And obviously, yes, it's been a difficult year in such a competitive group. You really can't tell what's going to happen. In terms of production, I know that the pageant community wants more and more and
Mm.
more, and it's very difficult to achieve that. And yeah, I would love to know what you are going to bring to the table. Can we expect glamour? Can we expect that beauty that the pageant community loves to see?
Well, I have to say that I sat down and thinking about like what would be the message, that I want to send it to your fans and the community out there. I feel like one thing that I'm have been impressed with the whole thing is that the girls are so strong, and I arrived. I took a trip to Europe, and I came to the United States via Europe, and I met one of the contestants on the plane, and I just like see how strong she was. She is, to travel by herself, to come for this big event of her dream, and I just like cannot imagine that I'm going to see 80 of them, you know,
Doing similar
doing the
things,
similar
yeah.
things. Some have big team to support, some just come by herself, but it's just like the spirit of the fighter and the spirit of the like, hey, I'm in this competition and I want to show my full potential. That is something that I feel like above all of the energies, regardless like what the state would be like, and the what song would be on the stage. I think this is a celebration of this 80 something wonderful young woman.
It really is, and
Yeah.
it is amazing, and that's why we love it so much. Seeing these girls take
Yes, they
on such a
are.
hard, just a hard task. It's really hard, especially when the girls are by themselves. Uh,
Yes.
do you think that plays into fruition when you're competing at Miss Universe? If you have a big team, if you have a small team,
Um, when the company in Thailand of Ann Jakrapong took over the business, I mean, she's acquired the business. We did the announcement to the public, and then the day after that, I flew to New York to meet with the team. Although we have met the team on Zoom, but we needed to meet face to face and to understand the who is who and doing what. And that was 2.5 months ago. And fast forwarding to this moment that we're doing the pageant, and I see another big team of people that seasonally come to work with us. Their job is being activated during this time for me to learn, sit down and learn how they do it. It's really, really important for me, to understand the pageant from their point of view. So the big team and the small team, they're having a good synergy of working together.
It is really important to be a team, and yes, there's security guards,
Mm-hmm.
PR
Yep.
people, every
Yep.
makeup artist, everything you can think of, and it really does take a village to do a pageant,
Yes. Big
especially at
time.
this magnitude.
Big time.
Earlier, you mentioned Kunan, and I want to ask, and I've been dying to ask you
Mm-hmm.
actually, how was that approach? How was that initial kind of like question of, hey, Tawn, you want to go on board with this mega project?
Oh, I last year, 2022, we shoot TV show together, Project Runway, and she was the host for the show, and I was the mentor. So we collaborate in that. Although, like, if you, if anyone who are a fan of Project Runway might realize that there's not a lot of time that the mentor and the host interacting. Like, I was at the beginning of the show, and she run the runway. So we have a lot of opportunity to sit down and talk. And I admired her so much as a business person. And then the things about Miss Universe coming in, and I told her that I want to be a part of it. Because this is such a big steps, not only for her conglomerate, but also for her personally, that she can move herself and she can make a lot of changes and a lot of different. So the question is that how do I see her as a leader? This is the time that this is a good example of how we interact. Like, because I arrived first before anyone else in Thailand, so I see things. And like, once she arrived, I go and approach her with like lists of things. And instead of like like most of the people, most of the leader who like, okay, well, just put that on the side, she's like, fix it
Yeah,
immediately
that's
now.
good.
Yeah. And that's the definition of a true leader. Listen, process, and then come
Fix it.
up with
Take
action.
action. Yeah. That's amazing. I know that the pageant community is really excited, like I said before, to have you two on board. You guys make a good balance.
Mm.
She's definitely very glamour, very, a lot of people would say show. And then you're very calm, passionate, reserved, and very fashion forward, of course.
Oh, we are so like Anne and I. The reason why we get along together, because we 180-degree different in terms of the personality. When she's quiet, I'm yelling. When she's yelling, I'm quiet. That kind of energy. And but when we collaborate, the good things is that she's give people good credits, and she give them platform to speak, and she hear it. And like, all of the fans around the world, when dropping the messages, she listen and she read. And then from time to time, it's come into our conversation that the fans say this, what do you think? Oh, okay, well, I think they have the point. Can we fix it? We write it down.
I love that, and I know the pageant community does too. Because sometimes I will speak for myself. We do feel a little bit neglected in the pageant community when I feel like we're such a big part of the pageant community, and we entertain everyone when the pageant's not going on. So it really is great to see that you guys recognize that and you guys want to listen to the fans.
I think the appreciation that we have, not only the media, the fan, and the industry, I feel like, we at the hotel, right? That the competition itself being held, like being prepared, like the offices and stuff. And in the hotel, you see there's a lot of people. The fans are here, the medias are here, and they all like spend that time, that energy, and their resources to be here, not only to follow and make the hype for the show, they spend money to go to see the show. So this is what we appreciate. We know that the fans, without the fans, we cannot build this village. We cannot build this community. So we just want, from the heart of the Miss Universe organization and also from JKN Conglomerate, we really appreciate the fan and everyone that support Miss Universe organization.
See, that's again another applause for you for doing that because yeah, a lot of people don't take in consideration that the pageant community is so big and that we go ham. It's an asset for the Miss Universe organization having such a strong following of loyal and loving fans.
Yeah,
So it's really
fans are very passionate, and we want the fans to know that we are very passionate about making this brand, um, not better, but to the next level. And also it's my job to maintain and to secure the value of the brand.
love that.
Yeah.
I wanna ask you something that a lot of people are probably wondering. What can we expect in a Anne and Tawn era of Miss Universe in their winner?
Well, she's gave out the speech at the mayor reception the other day that she looked for the girl who is not only have the outside beauty, but the inside beauty that can show the thought leadership. This is the key word, and I think that to the process of look, this is going to be the preliminary, right? So we're going to see the girls showing their best self, and we going to hear they speak. We already have some interview with them. So I think you can expect that the selection is done um, in a very fair framework and the best understanding, because we know that all the girls has the same dream to become Miss Universe. We're going to make sure that one is selected in a perfect way.
That's amazing. Well done. I want to thank you so much for the opportunity. I want to
Thank you so
appreciate you
much.
for giving everyone in the pageant community so much love and actually projecting that passion for something that's rather new for you. So go ahead and take a moment out to appreciate them, and yeah, we'll wrap it up.
Thank you so much, Guy, and I really appreciate that support Miss Universe and Miss Universe organization, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Again, thank you, Don. And yeah, I hope you guys keep supporting Miss Universe and keep growing the brand and loving as much as we do this hobby, this job, this everything. So thank you so much, guys, and I will see you guys later. Bye.